Hey, saxophone players, Mr. Fitz here with my trusty saxophone. And right now we're going to be talking about number 82, Morning Mood, which is a really cool song. So I'm just going to lower this a little bit so you can see my fingers. And I'm going to play it for you first, and then we'll talk about how to go about learning it. There we go. That looks pretty good. Here goes. 1, 2, 3. All right, now, a couple things about this. A lot of times with this song, people kind of get a little bit messed up with the quarter notes. So what I always like to say when learning a song like this is if you break it down into parts, so the first thing you want to do is learn the rhythm, right? So what you would do is you'd say the rhythm and tap your foot. Okay, so if you just watch this and listen to how I say this. Ta, 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 ti, 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 ta, 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 ta. So that's the first step, is to do that and tap your foot. Hopefully you heard me tapping my foot. All right. Now, once you can do that with your voice and tapping your foot, then what you do is you play it on just one note. So I'm going to just play it on a B. Key thing is to play the rhythm and tap your foot. Okay, here I go. 1, 2, 3. So if you can do that and keep a steady beat, then you got the rhythm, right? Now, then the next step is figuring out the notes and the fingerings. Now, the fingerings aren't extremely difficult on this, but what you would do in this case, and I'll just make sure you can see my fingers, you'd say like, all right, I'm going to tap my foot and say the names of the notes, like D, B, A, G, A, B, D, B, A, G, A, B, A, B, D, B, D, E, B, E, D, B, A, G. So you want to be able to say the note names and push the buttons, all right? And if you can do it to a steady beat, that's even better, all right? So now that once that step is set, then what you do is you actually play it, but you ignore any slurs and any what we call dynamics or other markings. So mainly what you're doing is just going for melody and rhythm, like this. I'll lower this a little bit so you can see my fingers. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that squeak on the last note. All right, now that's the next step, right? So notice that I left the slurs out. All right, the slurs are going to be another thing. So that's the final step. What you want to do now is you want to put the slurs in and the dynamics. Now this one is just all piano, meaning soft all the way across. So, but that's the strategy. So that once you got that, then you add the slurs back in, and just like I did the first time. Now, just a little bit of advice about slurs, right? When you have a slur, like between, like, say, a D and a B, be sure that your fingers all move at the same time. If you don't move them simultaneously, it can cause squeaks and funny noises. All right? Have fun with number 82.